September 28th, 2021, a City of Duvall Special Council meeting to order at 5:32 p.m. Jody, will you please bring up the flag for the flag salute?
Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, would you please take the roll?
For the last time, Councilmember Brudnicki.
Here.
Councilmember Schaefer.
Here.
Councilmember McHenry.
Here.
Councilmember Remington.
Here.
Councilmember Hoag.
Here.
Councilmember Napland.
Here.
Councilmember Langle.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, thank you. Are there any additions or corrections to the agenda? Seeing none, do we have a motion to approve this evening's council agenda?
I move we approve the this evening's agenda.
Second, McHenry.
Right, we have a motion by Councilmember Schaefer, a second by Councilmember McHenry to approve this evening's council agenda. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes. And with that, do we have any comments from the audience? First off, clerk, were any submitted via email?
No comments were received. We do have one attendee, Mr. Apple. I can allow him to speak if he would like. He can unmute himself and give a comment from the audience right now if he would like. I'm sure he'll have the opportunity to speak later in the meeting as well.
All right, not seeing anything, go unmuted. So with that, we will resume to executive session to discuss qualifications of an applicant for public employment under RCW 42.30.110 sub 1 sub G for 10 minutes. If we need additional time, we will advise the clerk and she will advise the public. Upon completion of executive session, we have 2 items of new business. One of which is confirm the appointment of the city administrator and separately approving an employment for the city administrator. And we do expect action to be taken on those items. So with that, we will head, council will head to executive session.
Councilmember Langle, you need to log off of this meeting and go to the other one.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that.
Yep.
I should be, am I off the right one? Am I on the right one or
You're
wrong?
still on the special meeting, so you need to leave this one and then go hop on the one that the mayor sent the invite for.
Okie doke, I'm trying to find it. Why is it not showing? Maybe here it is. Here you are. It doesn't want to do that. Where are you?
I think you have to leave this one before you can hop on another one. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to find it so I can get off of it.
oh, you should be just going to your normal Zoom and hitting leave at the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, I thought I did that.
Oh,
It didn't seem to want to. Okay.
let me see if I can bounce you off.
Yeah, let's see here. See if I can get it on this one. No, doesn't want to do that.
That is weird.
I don't
It
know.
says I can
why.
remove you, but I don't know if that bounces you out or what. Let me see if I can bounce you.
Do you want to try bouncing me first?
Oh, no, if I bounce her, she won't be able to rejoin this one.
So Dot, you're in the lower left-hand corner. When you push the red button for leave, it doesn't leave.
No, maybe this will help.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay, we're good.
For the record, I am going to say the executive session started at 5:38 p.m. That'll give it Dot enough time to join. For the record, this is Jody Wyckoff, City Clerk. The executive session has been extended 10 minutes. For the record, this is Jody Wyckoff, City Clerk. The executive session has been extended 2 minutes.
This is Agenda Bill 2190-95A, confirm appointment of city administrator for discussion and or decision. I am very, very pleased to introduce this item to council and the public this evening. After a very extensive city administrator search process led by our interim city administrator, Ryan Cotton, we were very fortunate to have 54 candidates apply for the position. We interviewed and reviewed in person 22 candidates, I believe it was total. And with council, we had council participation at different levels of the process, including when we narrowed down to 3 finalist candidates, the city council interview process last Monday. And it was truly a very tough decision because what we ended up with at the end of the day were 3 people that could walk in and do the job well. I did select and provided the conditional offer to Mr. Kevin Oppel. I am just absolutely pleased as punch looking at his background, his history, starting to get to know him, the interview process. I'm extremely expressed by his breadth of experience as a career retired Navy, retired from the Navy, especially with his 3 years of managing and being the director of operations at Naval Station Everett. It's essentially a city manager job for a military base, dealing with multi-agencies and multiple jurisdictions all at once, which is a huge feat in and of itself, in addition to just the incredible history he has as a career naval officer. He recently was in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania, and they returned home to the Northwest. And we couldn't be more thrilled to have him on board and have him interested and ready to work for the city of Duvall. So with that, I would be happy to entertain a motion and discussion. And actually, the first motion needs to be to suspend the rules. Councilmember Lingle.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second, McHenry.
We have a motion by Councilmember Lingle and a second by Councilmember McHenry to suspend the rules to vote on Agenda Bill 21-95A. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes. And with that, do we have a motion on the underlying agenda bill?
This is Councilmember Schaefer. I move we approve Agenda Bill 2195A.
Mike Remington, second.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Schaefer and a second by Mayor Pro Tem Remington to approve Agenda Bill 21-95A. Did any council members want to speak to this motion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes with unanimous confirmation of our city's new city administrator. Moving on to Agenda Bill 21-96A. Motion to approve, I'll find the actual motion here, approve employment agreement for a city administrator. First off, we would need to, I'll let Mr. Cotton go and speak to this motion, and then we'll do the same process again, suspending the rules and voting on the underlying bill.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council. It's my pleasure to introduce the employment agreement for Mr. Opal. This employment agreement comes to you after reviewing the model International City Management and County Association model of employment agreement. It's been modified by the city attorney to look and read very similar to other contracts that the city of Duvall has entered that are related. Further, in July, we looked at the various fringe benefits that the city offers and provides for professional non-represented employees, and looked also at the salary schedule of other like communities, tried to understand the marketplace, create a range that would be competitive. And I'm very, very happy to say that partly we got very lucky. Mr. Opal comes to us without needing some of those benefits, such as medical or dental insurance. He does not need a moving allowance, which is very typical because he lives very nearby, and he does not need a car allowance. So in all these respects, this is a very good win-win situation for both Mr. Opal and for the city of Duvall. So I recommend it to you. There is one change that is not unlike other people who are mid-career or beyond, and that's the need for to not go back to the zero in terms of what they would normally come in at for vacation. And I know a new person isn't hired with zero vacation, but it feels like zero if you've worked 15, 20 years and you then are back to square one. That's something that is very important later on. It's even more important later on. I'm partly retired for that reason. And it's been true of my last two positions before I retired, that I negotiated 5 weeks vacation. So to start, so that is what you see before you is 4 weeks vacation is in the employment agreement. And that seems reasonable and appropriate. So with that, I'll answer any questions and be happy to support this action on your part.
I'm not seeing any questions. This is almost a first for our group, so it's a little different, but also a very good sign and very comforting. So with that, would someone like to make a motion to suspend the rules? Councilmember Lingle?
I make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second, McHenry.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Lingle and a second by Councilmember McHenry to suspend the rules. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes. And would someone like to make a motion on the agenda bill?
I move we approve Agenda Bill 21-96A, authorizing the mayor to execute an employment agreement between the city of Duvall and Kevin Opel for city administrator effective October 16th, 2021.
Second, Schaefer.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember McHenry and a second by Councilmember Schaefer to approve Agenda Bill 21-96A. Is there any discussion? Mr. Cotton?
I think I probably should have added that October 16th is the beginning of the next payroll. And I think the understanding is when he would start. And for the benefit of everyone else, my last time being on the payroll would probably be at the end of October or early November. We haven't yet discussed that detail with Mayor Okerlander, but just for your information.
Councilmember Lingle?
My only other comment is that he has to go to Muddy Boots.
I don't think that'll be an issue. All right, seeing no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no.
No. Oh, no. Yes, I already said aye. I said
Councilmember
aye.
Oh my goodness. Well, so that the ayes have it
Correct.
unanimously. So Would you all please join me in welcoming Mr. Kevin Opel to the City of Duvall team? And he's on, so I would be happy to put him on the spot if you'd like to put on his video just to say hello to our community.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for your confidence. And I look forward to working with you all and working for Duvall.
Well, thank you. We're pleased as punch to have you as our newest member of the team, and welcome. And you and I will be in touch, as will Ryan and you, very soon. So thank you so much. And before we conclude, we have a last meeting for our city clerk, and it's not on the agenda, but it is our special meeting. So we don't get to honor her at a normal meeting. But today is the last meeting for our longtime clerk, city clerk, Jody Wyckoff. She's been with the city 20 years, working up from an entry-level position all the way to clerk. And I think, you know, her 20 years experience and work in Duvall has excelled her to a larger jurisdiction just north of us, with a great opportunity for growth, further career growth and advancement. And I want to thank you, Jody, for all of your years of service and time here at the city, and want to wish you the best of luck in you know, I guess, well, the pastures are about just as green in Monroe as they are here. But I know that we will all see you around town. We'll just miss seeing you on the day-to-day basis, and wish you all of the luck for your future role. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jody.
Thank you.
And with
Mayor?
that, yes.
I think council should join me in a round of applause for Jody Wyckoff.
Thank you very much. It's been an honor to work here in my sister hometown. I grew up in Carnation, of course, but Duvall has been my home for a very long time. I'm going to miss everybody. And yes, everybody has to come to Muddy Boots as often as possible in this next month. So I'll see you there. And Mr. Is it Opel or Opal? I'm sorry, I don't
Oh, it's
know.
awful.
Opel, okay.
Yeah, it's a horrible
Mr.
Norwegian name, so it's awful.
I wish you absolutely the very best joining the Duvall team. It's a great team of people to work with, and I know that you're going to do great things. And I will just be, well, I'll be in your hometown, actually.
Right. Well, I'll wave to you every
If you
day.
ever need anything, you know, just stop on by and say hello.
All right, well, thank you. And unless there are objections, we are adjourned for the evening.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks
Bye,
all.
everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Bye-bye.